And he's here to tell us about the Start a Story workshop and so much more. He's an amazing kids author. Timm Holmes joins us. Hi, Timm.
Good day, good day. How are you?
You are one of the busiest guys I know. I know every weekend it seems like you're at something.
Doing a lot of good in the community, trying to get kids excited and inspired and celebrating their creativity.
That's amazing.
Just like I do my own. Yeah.
How many books have you written at this point?
I've got the two right now, Peanut Butter and Dragon and Splash Fin Toothy Grin. Both of those based on improvised bedtime stories that I made up for my two young boys.
Okay, so how do you improvise a bedtime story? Like, what's the best way to do it?
The best way to do it, I asked the kids what they want to hear about. And when very first time we ever did it was with Peanut Butter and Dragon. And so the example was, what do you want to hear about? They said dragons. I was like, how do you want it to end? They wanted a happy ending, not a surprise ending or a scary ending. They wanted a happy ending, which is a good idea for a bedtime story, right?
Yeah.
Then I asked them, what do you want to happen in the middle? What would happen if a hungry dragon landed in the neighborhood? What would it eat? And eventually, through a couple of silly answers, ended up with peanut butter sandwiches. And that was the three pieces I had, and I made up a story based on that.
Really? So you just go for it? You just improvise the whole story?
Oh, the whole story from start to finish with those three key pieces. And I utilize a lot of our real life experiences with the boys, building them into the story as characters.
Okay, you're the creator of the Start a Story workshop. So what is it all about? Start
a Story is taking that same method that I make up bedtime stories with my boys and helping groups of children write a story collaboratively. So I visit the Scouts, the Guides, classrooms, and also the Ottawa Public Library hosts me regularly, and we build a story together. Everybody shares their ideas, we combine our ideas, we vote for our favorites. There's a couple of pieces where we do some art. But we create a story in about 75 to 90 minutes, and at the end of that workshop, I tell the story to the children to prove to them that they've written something amazing.
Is it difficult to get kids to collaborate?
Sometimes it is. You know, there's been every situation is completely different, and it's all about herding the cats, right? And making sure that everybody feels included, and spreading around the decision making. Because most of the time, you know, kids will understand that, you know what, we've been leaning this story in one direction. Maybe we should make it Steven, and lean it in. You know, let someone else have another. You know, add this idea in. So it's about talking to them about sharing and stuff.
Okay, so you're obviously available to take this show on the road, so to speak.
You got her, yeah. I come to you basically, whether it's a school, you know, in the classrooms, and I've even done super Start a Stories where we've done an entire school. So
oh my gosh,
fun. Yeah.
Did you take your aspirin for that? Because that must have been.
The kids were so gentle to me. The kids were amazing.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Yeah.
This is pretty incredible as well. You've got your own Start a Story TV show. Rogers TV is a big part of this.
Rogers has been incredible. Start a Story TV show is a 30-minute children's television show produced by Rogers Television with the cooperation of the Ottawa Carleton District School Board. We filmed it at Metcalfe Public School back in April, I guess, of 2018, and it aired for the first time on Rogers October 2018. It continues to air, and it's on their YouTube channel as well.
Nice work. So what exactly happens? I mean, we see a clip of it happening right now. There's lots of kids. What would a show consist of?
The idea is you get to watch, you get the encapsulation of the workshop experience in the television show. You get to see these children make their choices and share their different ideas, and you get to see their story come to life as they're building it. You get to see their art that they're creating to add ideas to their story. And of course, you get to hear the storytelling at the end.
And I'm sure parents can learn so much from watching this. Not just kids, parents.
Of course, because there's lots of ways to incorporate. We invite the children and their parents to share their new ideas with us. If they wanted to make different decisions than we made in the show, well, go ahead and do that and then share it with us.
That's great. You are going to be busy. You're headed to a couple of festivals. So let's start April 13th and 14th. Where will you be?
Yeah. April 13th and 14th is the Parent and Child Expo happening at the Nepean Sportsplex. It's one of the biggest children's events and expos in the town. And really, a lot of edutainment is going to be there.
What does that mean exactly?
A lot of educational entertainment, right?
Okay.
Lots of fun and lots of learning, right? And so it is going to be a wonderful experience where I myself am rotating through some scheduled story times where I'll be featuring stories that have been created at some of the Start a Story workshops.
Very cool. And so Nepean Sportsplex, April 13th, 14th.
You got it.
I even understand on your social media you're giving away tickets?
I am, yeah.
That's cool.
It's a first come, first serve. I got a bunch of tickets the organizers gave me, free family passes and some coupons as well for family passes. You make a comment, send me a message on any of my social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I'll hook you right up.
Generous, and of course they're all connected through timmholmes.com.
You got it.
And quickly, with 1 minute left here, May 8th to 12th.
May to 12th, a 5-day wonderful festival. The Ottawa Children's Festival is going to be taking place at across from the War Museum at LeBreton Flats Park. A huge outdoor event. Again, lots of educational entertainers and vendors there. Going to be an absolute blast with schools visiting us during the week and families visiting us on the weekend.
It's going to feel really good because on your website there's so many testimonials from parents and including educators, teachers, principals.
So meaningful.
20 seconds. Tell us how that feels.
It's absolutely wonderful. It's that similar feeling in the middle of a workshop to see that kid fill up their chest with pride as their idea gets included. It feels like I'm being included in the educational world as teachers go, yes, you're doing something right.
You're a good guy, and thank you. You gave me books to give to my little Max.
I hope he enjoys them.
Gracious guy right here, Timm Holmes, timmholmes.com for more details. More Tea Time coming up in moments. A new day youth and adult services joining us next on Rogers TV.